Okay, so we're back here sort of toward the beginning instead of over on the bridge where we left off last time. This isn't just a pretty place to look at. If we hop up here, I actually missed an item near the beginning. I held up to jump, and yes, we've got some credits right here. Not many, but we need to pick them up. We need to pick up all the money we can find because we're going to be needing it for an item that we're going to have to purchase in order to get out of the jungle here. Now let's go, and I think we've got 2 hits on our shield, so let's go over and let's just kind of drop off here and then go back over to the right. Come over here and recharge our shields. And then we'll go back over to the bridge. Okay, here's where we're supposed to be as of the start of today. On the other side of the bridge here that we made with the cartridge by charging it up and putting it into that little terminal. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here. And to operate elevators manually ourselves, you just hold down the A button and push whatever direction you want to go. That direction for us is going to be up. I think that's the only way this particular elevator can go. And we need to remember this up position right here. We need to kind of leave it in this position. Not right now, because here we are on the underside of where we got the holocube. And let's go over. Okay, now we've got a little bit of a puzzle. Not a very complicated one, but you see we stand in this thing and it registers our presence and it lowers that elevator over there, on which there is an item it looks like we need to pick up, but we go to get it and oh, it goes back down. So we need to have something to hold in there that we can have something registering presence inside that thing so that the elevator comes down and stays there. Luckily there's a stone right here. We already have a stone, but we can go ahead and pick one up in case we hadn't picked up the one the first time. We can go ahead and just get one here. We've got 2 stones now. Let's just go ahead and set one down right there, B button. And it should register right there. Okay, good. We've still got 1 stone left. And we go over and we pick this up, and what is this? Oh, it is a teleporter. I think we met a man yesterday who said he was missing a teleporter, a wounded man, in fact, and it does belong to him. So we're going to pick this up and take it back over to him. There's old Mr. Wounded Man over there. Yes, once again asking for our help. Well, this time we are able to provide it. Let's go ahead and get out our teleporter and kneel down and give it to him. Oh, we don't even have to do that, I don't think. That incessant beeping is what happens whenever you give somebody they need, or you do something pretty much totally awesomely correctly. Thanks, you just saved my life. Okay, and he seems to have left behind an ID card. Uh-oh. Geez, this guy can't go anywhere without losing something. First his teleporter, now his wallet, and his identification, which I'm sure that will come in handy when we find ourselves on the run in New Washington. It'll be nice to have somebody's identity to steal, but we need to go back to that elevator where we got the teleporter and work some stuff out puzzle style. Okay, now we're actually back where we left off last time. Let's move forward, and we're going to take this elevator up once again. Let's go ahead and hop across the electric ground that will kill us. And we're going to go... oops, I forgot to hold the A button when I did it. Going to go up, and this time we're going to leave this up, because leaving this elevator up, when we come back around, we're going to make essentially a circle. And we're going to reveal a very important area that's integral to us getting out of here. Okay, great, awesome. Well, I'm going to step off that, and that's going to allow me to go down and around. And pretty soon as we go down the elevator here, we're going to run into our first save point. It is right across the way here. I think we can just step off down to it. Yeah, all you gotta do is turn around. I think the A button is how we activate that terminal, and it takes a little bit of time to save your game. Saving. Please wait. Okay, and now we're going to I think we can drop down here without anything bad happening. Okay, good. Yeah, we can see we're going to have to deal with more sentries in just a second, but we're going to make our way around to here, and it's imperative that the elevator be up. You can't... Oh, yay, just crispy fried myself. That's awesome. Didn't even think about that. Anyway, let's do that correctly, and now we're going to drop down here. We need to drop down here because we're going to find... Oh, hey. Well, enemies, first of all. Let's see if we can get them to shoot at each other. You can sometimes do this, and... There's a shield generator over there in case we screw this up too badly. Although we've got full shieldage, so it shouldn't really matter. Let's see if we can get them to shoot each other by dropping down. Like, if we hold the A button, we'll drop down and we'll hang on to the ledge below us. Let's see if that works out for us. Oh, wow. Oh, well, at least one of them died, so now we can go ahead and just stealth drop and then blow him up. All right. Flawless so far. We're going to keep walking over, and every time we run into a bit of credits, we're going to go ahead and pick those up. Okay, what's going on right here? This little switch. Let's go back and, okay, turns that off. And then that turns it right back on. That figures. That's a pretty simple puzzle, though. I think we can probably... Okay, we're going to want to... Yep, can just jump across from there. This is not too bad a little segment so far. We're going to run into some other... Oh, hey, guy. Okay, let's get away from him. How fast does he walk? Okay. Let's just go ahead and wait for him to get his arm out. There we go. I think it was worth turning on the death gas to be able to get away from him in a hurry. Okay, so we jump back over. I forgot there were more enemies here. I thought we pretty much taken them all out. Except for these camera type things that are going to shoot at us in a minute. This is easy. We've done this plenty of times already. We don't even need to distract them with the stone that's right there. We can just, of course, drop down. Man, it is easy killing enemies from above in this game. And here we go. 100 credits right here. We're going to pick up all the money we can find. It's going to come out to about 660 credits, I do believe. Go ahead and keep walking here. Yeah, this is where we get to these little camera guys right here. They don't do anything right now. They can't sense our presence. They're not even really turned on. A key, all right. Pick up this little clear crystal prism key. Excellent. Anything on the ground? Ah, 50 more credits. But we haven't hit the big money jackpot yet, which is 500 credits. It's all the way at the end of this little tunnel over here. Oh, hey there, you. Yeah, that was really smart. Yeah, and then we'll just get right up on the next screen. And, yeah, put your gun back after you put it out. That's a good idea there, Mr. Man. Conrad, I believe, is our hero's name. Anything on the ground here? Anything along the ground level? I'm not seeing it, but we're pretty much going to activate this as soon as we crawl up to the ledge. It's pretty much unavoidable. Yeah, and that's going to get those little camera robots going that we saw earlier. How many shield? Okay, we got 3, so it's worth it to heal up, I guess. Alright, then we're going to hop up here and we're going to pick up the big money. 500 credits. We're going to need this money to get off the planet because there's an old jungle hobo waiting at the end. I know that makes a whole lot of sense. Let's jump across and see how... Well, this isn't a very good place to stand, I don't think. We should probably get back over, make our way down very slowly. Well, we have full energy, and there's not much that can really stand in our way at this point, so... Let's go ahead and jump across this way. See if we can jump across the screen to hang on to the... Okay, no, it's not quite. Okay. So these guys are shooting back and forth between each other. Probably I'm not going to survive this. Let's go ahead and... Am I hanging on to the ledge? I don't even know. I can't see. That's just great. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to happen. I wanted to get shot in the back of the head so to propel me off the ledge so that I could just, you know, walk on in peace, basically. And now we can just keep on walking. And there's another shield generator right back across the way, so... Yeah, stone. We don't really need stones at this point. They're meant for distractions, really, but we don't really... Oh, sure, yeah, just step right in the thing. That's cool. But we're not going to have any need of coming back here, so let's go across, get some shieldage, and then we'll get on out of here. It's nice of them how they put 2 of those right there next to each other. Parallel from each other, just a few screens away from each other. That's really convenient. I don't think it's going to be that easy for us later on. I mean, we'll find these things, of course, and they'll be around, but I don't think they'll be in such close proximity. And the game is going to be really tough on us in the levels to come, particularly the next level, which is pretty long and tedious, and frankly, I'm not looking that forward to playing it. Let's go ahead and get out that little prism key that we found. Man, we are rolling in dough, let me tell you. Let's go ahead and get that key. That's basically a shortcut to right over here. Yeah, that opens that up, and that's all the use we have for that. So, let's see. Let's get out our gun. Wow, that was an easy shot. And now we're going to use the ID card. Basically just 2 different little types of keys here. The key lock opens that top one, and the ID card opens this one. So, basically just two different forms of key, I think. We are probably not going to survive this little drop right here, but I don't think it matters too much. Let's just go ahead and get out the shield anyway. See if I can drop and turn and get the drop on him. Wow, man. I am doing really good with my shots against those guys today. And we are dropping down into unfamiliar territory, so we want to be sure to hang before we just drop. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and jump across. Those guys are really close to each other. They must be having a fun little conversation here. And I hear the action music going. I think that camera activates that camera over to the right activates the little gun thing right here. Let's go ahead and hold A and drop down so they see each other. Okay, well, one of them died. I'm cool with that. Are we really showing each other's faces that it's not registering? Well, okay, we'll just roll over then. There we go, and we want to stay rolled over. We want to stay down, we want to duck, and we want to tuck and roll. We'll just go ahead and keep doing that. And then run into a wall and just slam our faces. But that's okay, because we are essentially at the end of the level now. We're going to get up and we're going to go. And we want to get out our money. Our 660 credits. Because here comes Mr. Jungle Hobo. Mr. Prospector, who totally belongs out here in the middle of the wilderness. This giant hole represents the end of the level. But we have to come here. And we have to have the money in order to escape. This is the exit to the level. But we have to have the right amount of money. Oh, whoops. Here we go. To get to New Washington, you have to jump into this here hole. You hear me, sonny? If I were you, I'd use an anti-G belt. Well, I'll sell you one, 500 credits. And if you haven't found money by this point, you got to go back and hunt for it, which is why we just went ahead and found it the first time. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we have our credits. So let's press the B button to hand over an item rather than just talk to him. And there's our victory noise. We get the anti-G belt. Bon voyage, young man. Alright. And there's our styling purple fanny pack belt. And once that arrow is flashing, you can jump safely down into the pit and make your way to level 2. And I think the belt is automatically equipped, but in case it's not, let's go ahead and let's make a leap of faith into the pit. And you'll see the animation. If you fall too far, there's a little animation like you're tumbling, and then you'll get game over. And it looks a little something like this. But if you have the anti-G belt, you'll segue directly into this cutscene. Kind of reminds me of Captain N with the Nintendo controller on his belt, and he would press pause. And yeah, that was an old show. That was a bad show, Captain N. But we land safely on our feet in New Washington, which is situated, I guess, just directly below the jungle. And it's pretty isolated right here, so this is a good place to stop. And next time, we will start exploring New Washington, which is an extremely long level, if memory serves correctly. So let's just sit here and listen to the thrum of the giant industrial fan, and we will just sit here and relax in this little sewage-infested, man, New Washington is looking pretty old. Looks more like old Washington. Ha, 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 ha. I'm just going to look at this wall now.